What up, what up, what up? So ask yourself this. Why in the fuck would anybody in their right mind make up shit, all this shit about Hollywood, about the satanic agenda, about the pedophiles, about all that? Why would I sit here and waste my fucking time making something up? What benefit does that do for me? I know I just made a video kind of touching on this, but I get so sick and tired of hearing, because some little kid or some young kid doesn't fucking know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, you're crazy. You're fucking mental. You got some type of mental issue. Where the fuck do you get that from? Where do you get that I have a mental issue from? And there's no way to try to explain that to them. Like, no, I'm a normal person. Like, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. It doesn't really help at all, so to speak. But that's the reason why nobody wants to come out. Nobody wants to fucking blow the shit out the water. And that's why it's just trickling one person by one person by one person by one person. I mean, now there's probably thousands of people out here talking about it, but that's why it's just not like just being overturned. Just because you got these stupid ass people. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say that. You guys aren't stupid. I'm not saying people who watch me, but the people who don't believe it, you guys aren't stupid. It's just you guys just don't understand. And I can't fault you for that, because you're in a part of your life where you know what you know. And whether you want to learn more, it's totally up to you, and it's your choice, you know? And that's with everybody. No matter what level of knowledge or awareness you're at, there's always more to know. I don't really want to talk about Isaac Kappy too much, because, I don't know, it just seems like it's being fucking flooded with, and nobody really knows, because nobody was right beside him, and nobody knows the secrets he knew and all that shit. But between him mingling with Seth Green and who else? I can't remember who the fuck they were, but he knew some shit. Seth Green admitted to him, this is where we keep the children, behind a fucking bookcase, a little hidden room where they could keep the children. And they pretty much came out and told him that, yeah, we're into pedophilia, you know. And that's just a nobody like Seth Rogen. I mean, he's not a nobody, but compared to the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Windsors and all that shit, they don't even compare, you know. And well, they do compare, because I don't want to make it sound like pedophilia is something, you know, just easily passed off and like, oh, no big deal, because it is a big deal at all levels. But comparing the two of what Seth Rogen's doing and the people who are around him, compared to what the Rothschilds and I'm just naming names, I don't know anything specific, but they're on some whole other shit. Like, I don't continuously say that they sacrifice humans, they sacrifice children, they fucking eat babies, and they sodomize them, they fucking rape them, they do nasty fucking shit to children, because they think it gives them power, and it feeds this part of their mind that's fucking psychotic and psychopath. They're psychopaths. They torture people once again, I'm going to say it again, they torture people to bring the adrenaline out of their adrenaline gland. I can't remember what I'm just drawing a blank right now. And they wait till it's fully in their bloodstream, and then they fucking kill them or cut their throat or some way to empty their veins out into a goblet or any kind of cup or whatever. If they drink it directly, I don't know. And then they literally get high off the shit. But in return, it turns you into a fucking psychotic maniac, because that's the consequence. It's just like being a heroin addict. You know, yeah, it's great and it feels good all the way through, but then once you realize that, hey, what the fuck was I doing? Or you do it for a long time, it has consequences on your body and on your mind and the way that you act and the way that how you control yourself, and better yet, the lack of control makes you have lack of control. But this shit is everywhere, you know? All your celebrities, all your famous actors, all the fucking people who got some type of clout, fame, or wealth in the industry are a part of this shit. I don't know how much more I have to stress about it, but they are. They're touching little babies. They're all a part of this sex cult ring. They're all fucking doing nasty shit, man. And it's got to be blown out the water. I don't give a fuck what happens. It's going to be blown out the water. It is getting blown out the water. We just got to keep pushing forward, because that's the only way to go, is forward. We sure as hell ain't going backwards. People think this is a fucking game, and that I mean, it's sad. It's really fucking sad that the last time I thought that that everything in this world was real, and like it was really a great place, and there was no, you know, sick shit going on, was when I was like, I don't know, fucking 10 years old, alright? Somewhere when I was a kid, I had that envision. This is, I love this place. I never want to leave it. It's the greatest place. And don't get me wrong, it is great, but from that point on, I've been destined to find out exactly what's going on, and whether I have to experience it or just hear about it or read about it, I believe it. Why? Because I don't need to experience it. I don't want to experience it. I don't want to be no parts of it. I just want it exposed, and whatever happens, happens. Why do you think these celebrities, it's just like, look at it like this, and I don't know if it's going to make much sense. Take somebody who's, your friend that you've known, one of your best friends that you've known, I don't know, for years. Since you were your day ones, like everyone likes to say now. And look at their life and what they've been through, and they've done dirt and they've been good, and they've done good things, but they've also done bad things, and et cetera, et cetera. Do you notice that these celebrities, everything that is being spotlighted is always, not always, but it's always something, oh, they're doing this, so they're such good people, they're humanitarians, and they're doing this and they're that, blah, 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 because they're trying to overcompensate for the nasty shit that they're doing behind doors, off cameras, behind the curtains. And it makes them feel good, and it makes them feel okay when we accept them because of what they let us see. I'm telling you right now, fucking in that shit. These celebrities, you don't look up to these people. You don't want to look up to them. You don't want to fucking be involved with them. They're not good people. And I'm not saying that every single person is a bad person, because there are good people out there who have, are just under the radar, or whatever the case is. But if they're a part of it, they're close to some sick fucking individuals. Believe that. It just pisses me off to no end. Because y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, and y'all can't fathom in your little fucking pea brains that some crazy, elaborate, fucked up situation is going on in the world, because you can't comprehend that it's, oh, you're crazy, or you're fucking nuts, you got a mental issue. Like, that's the last fucking thing I've got, is a mental issue. And you know what? If this is considered a mental issue, we'll bring on the mental retardation, because I am not going back to being normal. Not happening. And yeah, it has negative effects and positive effects. The negative effects is, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to go out to a bar. I don't want to go out and hang out with the little bit of friends that I have. Like, I don't want to do it. I literally, everything, even like going to the mall, or just going out, period, other than to get food or something like that. I literally before I go out, I get a overwhelming, nervous fucking gut feeling, and then I ask myself, what's the purpose of me going to do this? Alright, let's just say if I'm going to the bar. If I want to go to the bar, have a couple beers, not get wasted, just have a couple beers, I'll ask myself, okay, Ricardo, why do you want to go out to a bar? Well, obviously I just want to wind down and loosen up a little bit, maybe hang out with some females or something like that, the opposite sex, because your boy gets lonely over here. You know what I'm saying? But then I ask myself, well, what am I going to get out of it? Like, what is my real aim of going out? And it's because, and I always tell myself, because I'm fucking lonely. I wish that, I had like-minded people who really are into it as much as I am, around me, so that we could hang out and talk about this shit. But, there's a girl that I speak to who very much believes some of the shit, but when it comes down to raping little kids and fucking eating babies and drinking blood and shit, I lose her, and she doesn't understand why she needs to know that. And I try to explain to her, but she just doesn't get it. And it's cool, because everyone, like I said, everyone's at their own level of awareness, and people are going to find out how they're going to find out, and that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But know that we don't have a lot of time, so you putting it off, because you want to go do this, you want to go do that, it's not good. It's not good at all. I was talking to her recently and telling her that, I don't want to go out and like do this and do that, because it's like a waste of time. It's like a distraction almost, and don't get me wrong, like, I want to be happy and all that shit, but I'm dead serious. Like, I'm so involved and so dedicated to helping everyone figure out what's going on, that I'm willing to sacrifice this bullshit fun that the society has, deemed fun and exciting to go do. But to me, it's just pointless, and it just passes the time. You just waste time away, when I could be sitting at home making a video like this, or talking to other people about it, or doing something productive, making another rap talking about it, but and that's the thing too with the music, is like, yeah, I want to keep doing it, and I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'm just not into projecting myself to Hollywood and projecting myself to all these labels. And you know what, I've had a couple labels message me and tell me they want me to come chop it up with them and talk to them because they're interested in what I do, and I appreciate y'all, I really do. But know that I don't sign contracts. Like, I don't. You're not doing it to me. I don't care if you're some no label or no name label. It's just not gonna happen. Why? Because I don't want the burden of, oh, well, you signed the contract, so now you got to put out 3 albums this year, and if you don't do it, you know, you'll get penalized, or however the fuck it works. I'm not really sure, but or you can't get out, you can't break the contract unless you know, lose 300 grand or make these albums or whatever the case is. You know, I'm not sure how it works, but I'm not really willing to find out either. I was lucky enough to have a guy who was making his own label, and he told me, he said, dude, you take as much time as you can to find yourself and to find out exactly what you want to do with this music shit, and you let me know, and I'm on board. And I fucking love that shit, man, because you don't find that place. You don't find that anywhere. And I just want to say I appreciate it, Sam. I really do. I know I've been distant, but it's all for a good reason. You know, I'm doing a lot of inner work, but at the same time, outer work to talk to people and leave little, you know, messages here and there on people's Instagrams and comments and shit, so that people can start thinking, because this younger generation is, a lot of them are fucked, man, because it's all they've been, you know, from day one, it's been electronics, and they don't even know what the fuck it is to play in dirt. You know, it's just weird to me, man. Like, we're so fucking out of the loop, it's really fucking scary, you know, now that I think about it. But it is what it is, and we're all gonna learn to unlearn and relearn, and we're gonna get this shit going. I mean, it's already going, but keep it going. I just wish there was more support, and I'm not saying money wise. I'm just saying conscious support. You know, mindfulness of the severity of the shit that I'm saying, and the severity of you know, the message of how far it goes and who it's reaching, and making sure that we keep sharing this shit so that it reaches more people, and, you know, so that people can start feeling safe enough to come out and not feel like they're an outcast because there's nobody talking about it, or they're going to be shunned and told, you know, you're fucking nutso, you're nutso. I'm willing to take those comments and that hate and that negativity for people who are actually in it and want to get out. You know, if you need me to, if you want to talk to me, any celebrities out there or anybody who's semi-famous or whatever the case is, I'm here for you. Know that I'm here for you. Know that I'm willing to share your stories. No names, no nothing. I'm not here to get people hurt. I'm not here to hurt people. And I just want people to understand that it's really fucking happening. That's all. And know that it's gonna fucking stop. Because I'm not standing for this shit, and I know there's countless other people who aren't standing for this shit either. So with that being said, holla at your boy. I'm going to get me a smoothie, a fruit smoothie, and hopefully I might make another video soon. Just, I always like to make sure that I'm aware of what I'm talking about and the details and all that shit. But I'll let your boy.